there's a few things in life that I care about, and there's a few things in life that any of us can like truly, passionately, deeply care about, things that we want to change and affect. And you kind of want to focus on those and not get distracted by caring about everything that comes along. Because we're evolved to live in tribes of 150 people. We're not meant to have all of the world's breaking news and emergencies packaged up into clickbait news, attached with graphic images and videos, and delivered to us with your phone buzzing in your pocket. And while I'm saying this, my phone is buzzing in my pocket, right? That might be Twitter alerting me to something horrible that's happening somewhere in the world, right? You're just not meant to take on the entire world's problems all the time. It'll just destroy you internally. I see that a lot here, for example, in the environmental crusade. There's a lot of people here who care a lot about the environment, and they're developing technologies, and they're fighting hard to save it, and that's all great. But just make sure you don't ruin your happiness stressing over every little thing that's wrong with the environment, because you can't fix it all. And if you destroy yourself in the process, you're just going to drown, and you can't help people while you're drowning. I mean, one of the problems I have with the modern environmental movement is it is a culture of pessimism. And that does not appeal to people. It's a culture of fear. And I would rather appeal to people through greed and optimism, which people respond to. Like, just imagine how, like, let's show you, instead of saying the world's going to end unless you do what I say, and then someone will tell me 1,000 ways it's going to end, and I acknowledge all 1,000, and they're like, well, I got another 1,000, I got another 1,000. Did you hear about this one? Well, okay, let's start small. Can we clean up this river? Can we, reforest this area? Can we make this person's life better? So I just think that you really have to be indifferent, and not in a reactive way. Not in a, I must be indifferent. But just by realizing that if you take on all the world's problems, it will destroy you. In 1,000 years ago, if you saw a murder, that was a big deal. If you saw a dead body, that was a big deal. People would talk to you about it for months or years while you tried to get over the trauma of that. But now you turn on the TV, by the age of 18, you've seen thousands of graphic murders. Where is that energy being stored inside of you, right? That's damaged your psyche at some deep levels. It's desensitized you, right? In some ways, we are desensitized to the horrors, and then we are constantly being oversensitized with just this wave of news just constantly coming in. And you have to be okay with saying to people, like, I've got my thing, I'm working on it, I'm solving that problem. You've got yours, fantastic, I'm glad you're solving your problem. But I can't take on all the world's problems, otherwise I become a problem.